Monty joined us in the beginning of this year, or actually part-time at the end of last year, but full-time at the beginning of this year. She has been a director of GOSA now for 2 years, and she was an external member of GOSA since the last 10 years. Monty is going to be my succession plan. She's going to be taking over the day-to-day multi-factor authentication system. On Sunday it crashed and burned. So the whole of Payfast has been up and down, and people have been screaming and shouting. And anyway, so we had to get multi-factor authentication turned so that we could carry on operating. But yeah, so we don't want to do that. We don't want to crash and burn. So we want to bring the project on organically.
Before we actually move on to the other points, I just want to say, so the Krav Maga takes place behind there. We're going to have a new course. Oh, we can add that off the argument again. We'll have new ladies only starting in June. I've already got a couple of ladies that's interested. But looking happens behind us. Now Fleming is the female instructor. She's absolutely awesome. So look out for that. You are also in this venue going to start holding stop and bleed courses, cyber security, anything to do in and around safety and security for people in South Africa. So if you have any courses that you would like us to present in this area, please let us know.
Let us know your final service provider.
GOSA charity event. I'm going to speak about the GOSA charity event and the Tac SHAC at the same time. The GOSA charity event is happening on the 10th of June, and I've still got a couple of goals that need to be sponsored. It's not expensive, it's not fees. We have a lot of fun. It's actually Tac SHAC is taking the role, and it is going to be involved with an absolutely fantastic prize of I think it's a Tac 6AK. It's going to have GOSA membership. It's going to have a motivation, and it's going to have self-loading rifle competency armor on my side as well. So that's for the longest drive. I've already got another getaway 2 nights a getaway in the Hackman area at Northcliff. That's also sponsored. Johnson's Workwear is also because that's always a very expensive exercise. And then very big news is that the Top Shot event is going to take place at Cecil Payne, JPD, so on the range by
we had the golf club.
Oh yes,
Yes.
was it Ramsar or
We had it at Ramsar.
Eagle Canyon, I think.
Was it Eagle Canyon? It was Eagle Canyon.
Poured with rain.
So this time, if you guys know, guys and girls know the old Barnyard Theatre at Christa, which is only about 15 minutes away from the range. We've secured that. There's going to be entertainment that's included, and we don't have to actually hire a sound engineer extra. It is actually just working out perfectly.
Absolutely.
So we're going to have a couple of different type shoots this year, but we've got a little bit more space. For example, on the Three Go Nation range, because it was so small at Wattle Springs, we couldn't do much. But this time we can have some targets on the one side, because we're going to use one of the big ranges, so paper targets on the one side, maybe a far target for the self-loading rifle, and then we'll have shotgun targets. But the ladies can actually move from one shooting position to the next shooting position to the next shooting position. So it's going to be absolutely
And there's showers
awesome.
on the range as well, so the ladies who are coming through.
Yeah, we've got a hose pipe.
Yeah, there's proper showers now on the range,
Yes.
and so if the ladies are coming from far and they don't want to go back home, they can shower after the event for the gala evening.
Yeah. And safe parking at Christa.
Yep, safe
And,
parking, easy access to the highway, so it's not dark.
It's actually quite
roads.
central, yeah.
So it's not an hour and a half away from here.
Yeah,
You
well,
know,
just
like
And the roads are quite
the
dark there.
roads are dark, yeah.
To Water Street. So I think it's going to be an absolute awesome event. If you know somebody that wants to sponsor any other money or goodies for our goodie bags, please get in contact with us. We're always looking for something.
Yep.
My begging shoes are on already. Then we have compiled the Christa Swart Fighting Spirit Award panel that we spoke about last week. And we have got a fantastic panel, as I suggested, that is actually going to
evaluate the various
We've already got
nominations.
5 nominations. Hopefully we'll get some more.
Some
awesome ladies already entered. So yeah, and that will go. Oh, the date for this Top Shot, we're actually doing it on a Sunday.
Yes.
We had to because of the venue, and that's going to be the 1st of September. So not the 31st of August, it's going to be the 1st of September, which is a Sunday. But we've got all of the range officers we've got a whole full, I think we've already got about 30 or 40 ladies that's prepared to come and help. So absolutely fantastic.
moving along.
Yeah, we're moving along.
Yeah, we're moving along. So we also thought to end this segment, I think you've got the graphic up on screen. So we recooked these pamphlets which we prepared years ago, but specifically branding it now GOSA Law. So you can download it as a PDF. Put it on your cell phone. If you get stopped by SAPs in a roadblock, it gives a good exposition of what your of a lot of the common misconceptions that we've debunked. The hollow point ammunition issue, carrying chamber loaded, one up. What you may, how many rounds you may have on you without dedicated
Which was
status.
discussed last week.
Yeah. no limit on magazine round counts, because we've had this again where
Because it comes from the states where they have, in certain states,
10 round limits
10 round
or
limits.
whatever.
We're not the states.
We don't have that, you know. And a couple of other things. You can own 2 handguns without dedicated status. You can own without dedicated status a maximum of 4 firearms in total. Basically, if your firearm dealer stocks it, it's legal. This is not stuff bought at the flea markets or something like that. It's at registered dealers, at licensed firearm dealers. They're not going to stock stuff which is illegal, because they're going to lose their licenses. So if you can buy it from a dealer, 99.99999% sure it's legal. The cops don't get a say in what's legal and illegal. And it is legal to carry a Section 15 and 16 firearm as a self-defense firearm. It's specifically allowed in the law. Then we also have some at the bottom of the.
Maybe Monty can talk about that, about the membership.
Yes,
Yeah,
once you talk about membership.
Okay,
I'll hold it.
But it's up, isn't it?
Yes.
It's up. You don't have to.
Okay, I don't have to hold it up. Sorry.
Okay, so we offer 4 different types of membership plans. We've got your ordinary membership, which gives you access to the emergency line. That's to all our members. So if something happens, who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters, but
Not the Ghostbusters.
And yes, don't call and have a discussion, because
Yes,
you're working night shifts.
it's an emergency line.
Yes, please, yeah.
Don't phone the attorneys to have little nightly discussions.
Because you're
about
on night shift.
what you read on the forum from the day before, because you're on night shift. So ordinary membership, that just gets you a certificate and I think it's discounts. There's a small discount on a motivation, and obviously access to the emergency line. Then we've got silver and gold. That gives you a little bit more benefits in terms of legal. I'm looking for the words now.
Legal services.
Discounted legal services. It also varies between the silver and
Because
gold.
if you've never
membership.
paid an attorney as account, you know all about these services.
Yeah.
And people don't. I think people don't really know how it works when you phone an attorney. What they want up front. You don't. You don't have like a medical aid plan.
And there's attorneys.
Okay, let's not talk about medical aid right now.
No, that's a different.
You hand over a card and you're gonna get helped.
It's Friday night, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
You don't
It's
want
the wrong
somebody
time to start looking for an
For
attorney.
an attorney.
that knows about firearm law.
Yes,
Well,
because that too, it's all good and well. They'll say we send an attorney out and the money's clocky.
Yeah, but we need a deposit first.
Yes, we
Before
need
he
that
moves
big
his,
deposit.
Before he moves his butt out of wherever he is, you got to pay a deposit.
But we also get calls from other attorneys on a regular basis,
Yes.
because they don't know. Normal attorneys that do divorce law or property law, whatever,
But not
they
100%.
don't
sure.
know about
They
the
don't
central
know.
firearms.
And it's not just about that. The board of the attorneys, they try not to make the situation carry on for longer than necessary. If the solution can be, if the emergency can be solved by speaking to the officer over the phone, then that's the better way to handle things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Better and much cheaper way.
And the
to
cheaper way.
And a much cheaper way to handle it.
So that's our silver and gold, and then diamond, that's the top plan. And that's where you get most of the discounts when it comes to assistance.
And I should just mention that the prices that you see there are annual prices.
And yes, there is monthly options if that suits your budget better.
Yeah.
And we can accommodate for
Obviously
that.
for ordinary membership, because otherwise the amounts would be so
Yeah.
small that the
Our fees
bank
would be
charges
more.
will swallow up the entire amount.
Yes, yeah.
Do you want to explain a little bit to us about NAFA and dedicated status and how that's
So we are now an affiliate partner with NAFO, and they are giving our members a discounted annual fee for dedicated status. So you log on.
the system is great.
Their system is awesome. They've got an app on your phone. So you log on. If you were previously dedicated with another organization, all you have to do is just submit your previous certificate, and they will endorse you and convert that you are, and you then maintain your status. If you are a new and want to become dedicated status, a dedicated status holder, you will then do a little, I don't want to say it's an exam, but it's just say a quiz, to make sure you understand
a recognition of prior learning type thing.
Your competency, basic competency and law stuff. And then thereafter, anything that shows dedication towards shooting. For example, Huntex was deemed as a point.
Huntex is an activity.
If you join GOSA, it counts as a point. Some organizations out there, you've got to actually shoot, and there's prerequisites involved. NAFA is actually, it caters for the ordinary man on the street who money doesn't necessarily mean dedication. But in basic terms,
it's fantastic being able to go to the range every week and shoot 200 rounds on Saturday, but very few people can afford that.
Especially in today's times.
And a lot of people are in locations where they can't access a shooting range. So this is all designed to give you, to maintain your dedication status through activities. And as Monty's mentioned, they can be visiting a shooting show, doing a course. Reloading.
I think John did an interesting experiment with his
Johnny's issues with CFR.
He did a ballistics gel.
He did it on our Tac SHAC shooting club.
That shows dedication.
If anything shows dedication, that does.
That does. And it was
chrono in round
development. It's a few rounds and some fun time on the range.
Absolutely.
Anything else that you want to add?
And then on that note, I think it's IPC Nationals this weekend. So to our GOSA members and members of the public, we wish you guys all the best. Have a fun shoot, have a safe shoot, and enjoy.
We are at Tac SHAC for the last 3 weeks now, and I think it's still going to go on for quite some time, doing Limpopo National lookalike stages, so that our members from Tac SHAC Shooting Club can actually practice some of the stages.
I think our gun buddies are also shooting their first national.
Correct, yes, with their new livery.
So yes,
with their new shirts.
Mark's family. Good luck, guys.
So the Bullet Busters team.
Yes.
Go guys.
Yes. Any case, I think that's it.
Let's call it a wrap.
Yes. Cool. When shall we meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain. Cheers, guys. Have a good weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye.